Hey everyone, it's been a little while, but I'm back with something I'm super excited about. It's a brand new course, but beyond that, it's a brand new, completely free course. Yes, it's completely free. You don't have to pay for it. And as you may be able to tell by some of the illustrations I created for this, it has to do with layout, specifically with CSS grid layout. So it's called Mastering CSS Grid. As I've mentioned a couple times, it's completely free. There's a link to find it in the description. This is what it looks like. It's called Mastering CSS Grid. This is a course that covers everything you need to know to learn CSS Grid, which is an incredibly useful part of CSS that a lot of people just don't know or they neglected to learn because they learned CSS before grid layout was fully supported in all browsers. It is absolutely worth learning. This course will teach you how to make responsive, modern, and complex layouts with really just a couple lines of code. So this is a course on my own personal website that I just relaunched, coltsteel.com. There'll be a link to that as well. I'll show you the site real quick. Some beautiful art, illustrations, fancy animations. There's a section for free tip videos where each tip video is not just a video, but it also includes a full sort of blog post accompanying it where you can copy and paste all of the code that I show you, and then a full transcript at the very bottom. So it's a hybrid of text and video. But the course that I just released, Mastering CSS Grid, is nearly 60 individual lessons, and it's chock full of exercises. It teaches you everything you need to know to use CSS Grid. So it's a very interactive course. I'll just go ahead and get started and show you. If we take any video in the course, there's a video player, of course, and then down below we have the same sort of blog post format where there's a full article explaining the content of the video. If you would prefer to use the text, you can almost completely ignore the videos or vice versa. And then there's a full transcript below. If we take a look at one of the exercises, of which there are a ton in this course, there's an introductory video explaining what I want you to do. And then after that, there's a live code editor here with a preview on the right where I'd like you to recreate what I talk about in the video. So you don't have to leave the website, you don't have to use some janky platform. It's all right here. You type your code, you see your changes, and then you can check your solution. And there's a solution video. And as always, there's accompanying screenshots and code that you can copy and paste. It's a really nice platform. I'm super happy with how this turned out. And the course content itself covers everything you need to know about CSS Grid. So the basics, working with the different units, some of the special grid-only syntax, how to work with gaps, shorthand properties. We talk about grid tracks and grid lines, how to rename grid lines, how to move things around, how to create custom elements, how to use grid areas, which is my preferred option for working with CSS Grid. We talk about the implicit grid, how to make responsive grids, and how to build responsive layouts using grid. So there's a lot here, and again, it's completely free. My Web Developer Bootcamp course does not cover CSS Grid. It's just too much content that I have to try and fit into that course. But I'm offering this to anybody who's interested. You don't have to be one of my existing students. It's completely free. So check it out. While you're there, check out my new site if you're interested. You can sign up for my mailing list and check out my free tips that will be updated weekly. So I hope you enjoy the course. Let me know your thoughts. All right. Thanks, everyone.